There are two people in this world you need to learn, Venita. There's a talker and there is a doer. Is either you doing things or you talking. And right now you're talking, you're not doing.
What are you talking about?
That is the truth.
Excuse me, what are you talking about?
Because you keep feeling attacked and I'm not even attacking you.
I didn't come and meet you and say, Omashola, I need help with the baby.
Venita, you need to come and walk.
If you tell me that there is only one person I will take upstairs as a BFF, I'll pick Mercy again and again and again and again. That girl deserves gold. She deserves raw gold.
Omashola cracks me up so bad. Like, even when he's pissed off, when he's so exasperated, I find a way to just laugh. Instead of me to be like, yes, give it to them, you get. Like, I don't have that vibe at all. I just laugh because of the words he say, his demeanor, everything just cracks me up so bad. So the fight between Omashola and Venita this morning really cracked me up. Instead of me to be like, yes, Omashola, give it to her, Venita, this, that. I didn't even feel that way. I was just laughing because of his utterances. You know, he's a worried guy now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zini and I'm back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're joining me for the very first time, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm about to fill you guys on the random shenanigans that happened yesterday and today as well. So please stay tuned. So without further ado, let's go straight to the point. So yeah, Omashola is the head of house and he was having their morning meeting, their usual morning meeting, right? Talking about the wager tax presentation and all of that. So yeah, they were giving several suggestions and Venita was also giving her own suggestions and Omashola shunned her up and it was like, no, all you do is talk and you do not do nothing, right? And in his words he said, let me quote him, now just talk, you did talk, Venita, you ain't working. In my head I was like, okay. I automatically knew that would get Venita pissed off, and the reason was because yesterday I literally saw Adekunle, Venita and Angel working on a particular item they were to use for their wager tax presentation today, right? So in my head I was like, did Omashola not see Venita doing that? You know me, I will not lie. Do you understand? I will not lie. I hate Venita's guts to a certain extent. When I see the truth, I will definitely see it. I will call a spade and not a shovel. Venita has been actively giving her inputs towards the progress of the wager tax. Okay, so I feel like Omashola discovered or realized that he was at fault. So Venita was, you know, giving it back to him that you're lying, I've been doing this and that. She also gave instances of when she called Omashola, the head of house, to help her the previous day, that yesterday, and he did not come, right? Kim came to meet her at the dressing room. You know, she just kept on getting angry. She kept on expressing her anger, right? As she was angry because it was all a lie, a blatant one at that, right? Like, because she worked, like she's been working, so why would you say all she does is talk and not, you know, put in the work? Anyways, Omashola knew he was at fault, so he actually went to meet her because Venita was like, okay, since I don't work, no problem, let me just go and sleep. And she actually went there. If I were to be Venita, I trust me, I would do the same thing because I've been working, you did not sit, and you have the audacity to tell me to my face that I have not been working. I can just relax and not work at all now since it's like that. So she went to bed, she covered herself, and Omashola went there to meet her, and you know, he apologized for that. It was also funny the way he walked out of the room with Venita. They also hugged, they did, and he was like, yes, I'm a liar, you know, it's the sarcasm, I'm a liar, yes, I'm a liar, Venita, you know, has been working, I'm a liar, she worked, please forgive me, this and that. It was just so funny. I really loved the way he handled the situation. If you were to be a woman, they will stand on that. I said you did not work, you did not work, and they will even prolong it. Yes, because I no send your papa, yeah, like anybody. If I said you did not work, you did not work. If you want to do anything else, that's your entire business, okay? Omashola also had his diary section earlier today, and he had a lot to say about Mercy in a positive way. Actually, he also had a lot to say about Kimoprah, his ex-girlfriend, you know. And trust me guys, I felt so emotional when he was talking about Mercy, right? So he was talking about Mercy, and he also gave a very huge instance of when Big Brother invited the Indian lady to conduct, you know, the peace talk therapy section for them, considering how hectic and catastrophic the house was at that point in time. You know, he talked about what happiness meant to them, because they individually talked about what happiness meant to them. So when he got to his turn, he talked about how he wanted to get married. He even invited the entire housemate, right, to his upcoming wedding, and that was that about that. But you know, Mercy actually took him to the garden and had a conversation with him, and guess what Mercy told Omashola? She told Omashola that she actually has a 4-bedroom flat in Lekki, that she is actually not using, as well as a car that she wouldn't be using at that point in time, and that if he wants to have his wedding in Nigeria, which he said he would, right? I mean, that's the essence of him inviting the entire housemates, and he would also like to bring in his bride's people. I think she's a South African, and that's where Omashola is based. He's based in South Africa, so they will actually need a place to stay for the wedding and all of that. So she actually was willing to give out her apartment to Omashola, as well as a car for him to use for the preparation of his wedding and even during his wedding. Guys, he was actually asking Big Brother who on earth would do that for another person. Not even a friend would do that. And yes, Biggie actually, concurred to what he said, agreed to what he said, that not even a friend would even go that extra mile for you. He actually said that Mercy deserves gold. He did. Omashola even said that if he was to pick just one person as his BFF in the entire house, it would definitely have been Mercy. He spoke so well about Mercy, and he isn't the first person speaking so well about Mercy. Even Tolani Badge earlier on the show said that if she didn't win it, she would prefer for Mercy to win it, because she definitely knew that Mercy was going to give her a cut or a share of the money, right? So if all of our friends, even Venita, have spoken so highly of Mercy, wipe money fraud, oh my gosh, Mercy is a rare gem. He also spoke about Kimoprah and how she was angry because he did not pick her as, one of his BFFs, right? And he actually said something that struck me, guys. He said he has a full-fledged relationship, serious relationship, a very serious one at that, outside the house, and he wouldn't want to jeopardize what he has outside the house. And considering the fact that Kimoprah is his ex-girlfriend, like, why was she even expecting him to pick her? And guys, I saw that conversation. Kimoprah was so serious when she was, confronting Omashola for not picking her as one of, his BFFs. In my head, I was like, girl, this guy had something to do with you several years ago, 2019 to be specific, right? You've moved on a long time ago. You're in the house right now with him, and you have Cross and Pere on your case, right, on your parole. So why exactly are you bothered about your ex-boyfriend who you've not even spoken to, like had a full-fledged, serious conversation with ever since you came on the show, right? It just did not make sense to me. So Omashola was like, girl, you have other people that you're involved with, right? So just be content with whatever it is you're doing with them. And in my head, I was like, go guy, go man, that is an intentional man, a man who understands the concept of boundaries. Gay. I'm sure Omashola's fiance was watching his diary section or watched his diary section, and she was like, yeah, that's my man, thank you to my man. You know what I'm talking about. But guess what, guys? Omashola was also considerate enough to beg Big Brother to give Kimoprah an extra week in the house, and his reason was because of her mental health. Okay, so if you guys do not know, Kimoprah is also one of the nominated housemates for eviction. And I don't understand what Big Brother is doing with this guest, but I think they are to remain in the house until they are up for eviction, right? But I don't understand why Prince was also, evicted when he wasn't even up for eviction. But I think like that's the game plan. So Omashola automatically knows that that's the game plan, and that's why he literally knelt down, to Big Brother, trying to beg him to give Kimoprah an extra week because of her mental health. I feel like he is over the feelings he had for her several years ago, but he still has a soft spot for her, because why else will he be begging Big Brother to give her an extra week, and why else will he be apologizing to her, for not picking her as one of his, BFFs? That's what I think, Let's talk about Mercy and Kimoprah's conversation last night, guys. So Mercy and Kimoprah were both in the same season. That's a Pepper Them season, to be precise. And guys, I think they had like a very strong friendship outside the house, because I remember when Kimoprah walked into the house, Mercy literally jumped on her to hug her, right? So I was wondering like what went wrong, because Mercy actually, nominated Kimoprah for possible eviction. So they were talking about the whole immunity thing. They were talking about Omashola. And guys, I can remember vividly, Mercy was having a conversation with Doyi and Sisi, and she called Kimoprah the king of boys. Considering the fact that she came into the house and Cross, Pere were just on her parole, they almost even, went into, a higudi-pigudi, like a conflict or something, a bad blood energy because of Kimoprah, right? Because Kimoprah was involved, right? So I really did not know why she nominated Kimoprah. And Mercy actually revealed to Kimoprah to her face that she thought she was a fake housemate, and she actually nominated her for eviction just in case she leaves the house and she sees it, she shouldn't be surprised. And Kimoprah was like, yeah, I knew you picked me and all of that. She was asking her why she was angry that Omashola did not pick her as, you know, his BFF. And she was like, I just felt like he should have picked me. Like, there was no logical reason why he didn't pick me. Kim said she told Omashola she actually was just angry at Omashola for doing that, and that he brought people, he rallied round to bring people to apologize to her. And I'm like, girl, you're getting it all twisted, because Omashola, during his direct session today, actually said that he doesn't give two F's about Kimoprah. What they had in the past is in the past, and it's long gone, it's far gone. He's in a new relationship, a very serious one, so he has nothing with her. So he was actually surprised, she was angry, but he just had to apologize. I feel he's just like a preacher of peace at the same time as a preacher of war. Like the same way he, you know, gave it to Venita and also apologized to her. I think like that's what he just wants to do this season. Mercy is not the only one who has said to Kimoprah that she felt, you know, Kimoprah was a fake housemate. To be honest with you, Angel has actually looked Kimoprah in the eyes, and she also said that to her, right? And I feel the reason why Mercy actually, you know, was able to, you know, gather that much courage to tell Kimoprah was because of the way Prince was actually evicted. There is no logical reason why Prince was evicted the way he was evicted. To be honest with you, a lot of people are having so many opinions online saying, oh, it was because Prince peeled some of the things that were going on in the house while they were out of the house. Like, there's no logical reason. He wasn't up for eviction, so I don't even know what's the game plan towards the guests. But you guys should just share your thoughts with me in the comment section about all of this gist I just filled you in. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on your post notifications to be alerted ASAP when I post a new video. Don't forget to share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Let's dialogue about all of this gist I just filled you in. It's Zini Official with Undiluted Gist. Bye guys.